Yo, this is Drum 86 bringing you another video. Welcome to the Wrestling Challenge. I had to add this to the calendar. They're going to be kind of sprinkled out throughout, the year. I'm going to use these kind of as my in your house kind of shows. I know Wrestling Challenge wasn't like a pay-per-view show back in the day, but for what we're given in this game, this is kind of how I had to do it. Um, so yeah, it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Um, yeah, I wish, I talked about this in the last video, I think. Yeah, I just wish that you were able to kind of put things in a certain way. Like, I didn't want Saturday night's main event to be every Saturday, but this is how it has to be. So
Yeah,
tonight is the
now we're
night, man. We're
talking.
going to get some feuds settled. We're going to have some championship matches. We're going to see how this whole night goes, man.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring.
Nonetheless,
From
I am
Sarasota,
excited.
Florida, weighing in at 237 pounds. Macho Man Randy.
Man, one thing too, playing like universe mode, I really wish that like the whole match table thing needs reworked. I try to mess with that thing sometimes, but it gets a little confusing. Like one thing that I've noticed about universe mode in this year's version, I don't think it really happened a lot in last year and in previous years, but it won't automatically put my championship matches at the main event. I always have to change that. I feel like, I don't know what that is. Like a lot of the times, like my tag team championship matches are always the main event. Always. That's just so weird to me. I'm probably doing something wrong, but I feel like it should naturally be set to the championship match being the main event. Now, I don't know if a lot of that is because 2K tries to imitate how things are done in the current WWE, which there's a lot of things in current WWE that I don't agree with how they do stuff. I remember for a while they were doing like the championship match wouldn't be the main event sometimes. It was weird because I'm so used to that. I think a lot of old school wrestling fans are used to that, but I feel like the video game should always, unless you want to do something otherwise, like still give the player the choice. But come on, man, like I got an old school universe set up. I got two different old school universes set up. And like 9 times out of 10, really 10 times out of 10, my championship match is never my main event. It's always the tag team. And if it's not a tag team match, it's always something else. It's not even like the Intercontinental title that's, the main event. So I just think that that's like very weird. It's very weird, man. So yeah, to say the least, they still got a lot of work to do to make universe mode good, like really good. There's elements here that can work, but I should say there's elements here that do work, but overall they still got to complete the package.
Someone who feels he's been disrespected lately. Someone who's really come out here with something to prove.
Let's go. Macho Man is not playing. He's got the upper hand.
Lately, but if he wants respect, it would do him good to win this matchup.
Come on.
And just
go.
like that, he said crashing
over the top.
Floor.
Actually, that
Heads out of the ring, but needs
whatever.
To be mindful of the referee's count here.
Ooh. Ooh.
Snap there. Followed up by an elbow.
Ooh. There we go. There we go. I was watching some more 2K videos online, man, and there's a lot of people who make videos that have some like really good ideas. I feel like a lot of the times their subscribers talk about better ideas than they do. Because a lot of people still miss the idea of universe mode giving us cutscenes that are backstage or parking lot. Excuse me.
He reverses it.
Like I honestly think
and responds with a counter of their own.
Universe mode needs a lot of cutscenes that you would see in like My Rise. Like keep a lot of the stuff that happens in My Rise, but it'll be the characters that you're using in your universe mode.
Big back body drop. What elevation. Oh, look at the well-placed elbow right on the mark.
Ooh-wee.
Sharp punch.
But yeah, sometimes I see. Sometimes there's a lot of content creators that just don't cover those topics, man. And I wish they would. You know, it's cool that they got subscribers who think like that though. Like, cause I like looking through the comments to see, and there's a lot of wow. Gave him a stunner though. Yep.
Oh God, that hurt.
Ooh, I know your back hurting. I know your back is hurting. But yeah, I just I don't know.
Saw that one coming.
I think one of the best ways to have a really like fleshed out universe mode is story options. You know, not everything needs to, like I've said this before, not everything needs to revolve around in-ring competition or interfering in a match. There's different things that wrestling has always been about in terms of excuse me, guy. In terms of, you know, adding. Woo! But I'm sorry, I had to focus. He almost got counted out. But you know, storylines don't just take place around the ring or in the ring. You know, we need the ability to have guys challenge other guys, whether they come down to the ring to talk in a promo, or my personal favorite, backstage interviews. It could be done in the locker room. It could be done in the interview area where you see like the monitor of like what show is on, and I would love that. They actually had that in what was it, career mode? When they started doing career modes in 2K, I remember there used to be a cutscene where you would be getting an interview by Renee, and you know, they showed the whole like backstage area, the TV monitor behind her. I'm like, just add that stuff. Oh, come on, really? Whoa. I'm like, just add that stuff back, man. It shouldn't be that difficult. It really shouldn't. 2K has got a lot of like cutscenes and stuff over the years, and I agree. I did watch a video where people were saying we need more. We definitely need more. Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful. I love doing Macho Man's signature stuff. That was an awesome move. All right, get up.
He has him right where he wants him.
Time to get up. Man. I just think, man, the more options, the better, man. People have so much fun with this mode. Like, don't get me wrong, man. I'm having fun doing this. You know, the nostalgia of it all. Like, I love old school wrestling, and to be able to have somebody having an interview to challenge Hulk Hogan or to challenge Macho Man, you know, in a feud or for title, and seeing that cutscene play out, I think that'd be cool. Ooh.
He's one step ahead there.
I also think we need the ability to have two different sets of commentators, man. I think they need to work a little bit hard on like
Able to get out of the way.
giving us multiple sets of commentators, man. NBA 2K could not be the only company that knows how to do that. Or wow. Nope.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge.
He's begging him to
Because I mean, like, WWE has commentators for Raw, SmackDown, NXT, you name it. So it'd be kind of cool if they at least oh no. No. Wow. Woo. All right, stay down, please stay down.
Imagine we're hitting the late stages of this matchup.
Yeah.
Up top, almost lost their balance, but regained it.
Let's go.
Just like he envisioned.
Nice.
Wow, he's going to celebrate all night long.
It's weird how sometimes the finisher works properly and they lose, no kickouts. And then other times you got to do it like 4 or 5 times. That is something that they also need to tweak in this game. I understand, like, you know, current wrestling, they kick out of finishers a lot. I get it. But yeah, they kick out of them too much in this. They really do. I think it all should depend on like how long the match is going. There needs to be factors, but it definitely needs to be balanced out the right way. So, on to the next match. Now, on the last show, we had $1 Million Man accept the challenge for Ultimate Warrior. If he was able to beat Ultimate Warrior, he was going to get a title opportunity. And I realized that that was such a like a New Day wrestling like gimmick, but this was all just coming off the top of the dome. I don't pre-record I mean, I record them live as I'm doing them. So that was the best thing that I can come up with. And again, that's kind of like a part of the issue with not having us be able to, you know, options, like story options. So that's the best thing that I can come up with. But of course I was going to have Ultimate Warrior win because listen, it used to be kind of like an unwritten rule. Champions are not supposed to lose on TV. They're just not. So I was not going to do that. But yeah, Ted DiBiase is out of his his title contention for the time being. He'll be back, but yeah, no more of him fighting for the Intercontinental title, at least for some time. But we do have Kamala versus the Ultimate Warrior. I don't know what I was about to call Ultimate Warrior because in my mind, like when I was saying that, I felt like I was about to mess
this much
up.
jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands.
This title match already trending on social media. The challenger knows he has a good chance.
Nope, it ain't trending on social media, and there ain't no social media back here. We in the 80s, Corey. It's just trending over the wrestling news, okay? Not social media. Honestly, man, another good idea, if 2K could, I wouldn't be upset if they found a way to, because they know that there's players like me, right? They know that there's players like us, the people that are watching me. You guys like old school wrestling. You wouldn't have subscribed if you didn't. So if they know that there's players like us, right? Why not try to add in something where if we're doing universe mode, it could be kind of set to a classic like default, you know? So a lot of the things that I'm talking about are automatically there. So for example, say if we're choosing a cutscene for a backstage interview, if possible, if you can get like the rights to use Mean Gene, it maybe not be Mean Gene's voice, because, you know, of course they're not going to be a voiceover. But what if you could have Mean Gene's character model interviewing the wrestlers for your old school, you know, thing? What if you could have Howard Finkel as your ring announcer? I'm just saying. Now, it might be a little difficult with Howard Finkel, like announcing the wrestlers. I don't know how they would like do that. But I mean, technology is technology. Maybe you can have somebody say the lines, but it's using Howard Finkel's voice. I don't know how you would get around to doing that, but I just think that'd be cool. That's just me.
From parts unknown, weighing in at 275 pounds, he is the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Super.
But maybe the player base for 2K, maybe the player base isn't big enough for that type of user. Maybe the player base is in this game more centered around people who like the current product a lot and, you know, stuff like that. So I don't know. So it would all depend. I just say this all because when you look at NBA 2K, that player base is full of a lot of people who didn't watch Michael Jordan growing up, who didn't watch even Allen Iverson. You know, it's a lot of the player base for NBA 2K. It's a lot of the young kids who are into basketball. Like their guys are, you know, the Kevin Durant's of the world and LeBron and maybe Kobe late stage of his career, but you know, they don't know about Afro Kobe. I know about Afro Kobe. You know what I mean? Like, they don't know about Kobe that wear number 8. They just know Kobe that wore number 4, stuff like that. However, 2K still, even though they don't have the rights to all of the classic NBA players, they have NBA My Era, where you can play in the 80s, you can play in the 90s, you can play in the early 2000s, and they have like pretty much almost all of those teams available. The only teams that they don't have are well, no, they have all of the Suns teams and they have like the Indiana teams. They just don't have Reggie Miller or Charles Barkley. So, you know, there's that.
Looking shaken.
So that's why I bring up that stuff for the wrestling game. I'm saying like, well, even if the player base is what it was or is what it is, 2K still allows for players like me. In the NBA 2K allows for players like me who like old school basketball. Woo, man, Kamala, buddy, you know what's at stake? Does Kamala know what's at stake? Oh man,
just a smidge quicker.
Wow.
Able to interrupt the attack. Brutal knee right
wow.
to the face. Foot to the gut. Setting up.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, man. I think Kamala's about to get destroyed. Hold up. Oh, wow. Oh, come on.
Kick to the midsection prevents the attack.
Woo.
Counter after counter.
Really sucks.
Flapjack.
Got him again with the flapjack.
The challenger's hopes are slipping away.
Maybe just stay down, man.
This Kamala is like
placing them into the corner.
Woo. Do it again. Do it again. I like that move. I like it. What?
Back with a counter.
Come on, man. Oh, wait. Here we go. Please don't reverse it again. Just let it happen.
That is something else.
All right.
This could be something.
All right.
The champ has this one in hand.
Let's go.
Now.
That's it. That's it.
How did he do that?
And now the question runs in the mind, how am I going to be able to end this?
What?
And countouts are legal, so hopefully this will be a short trip outside.
Come on,
seizing
man.
the momentum here. Things are really
Come on.
going his way now. You have to think these competitors expected this to be a difficult challenge.
Even
man.
So, at this stage, things just get more and more dangerous. Fatigue starts setting in, and you don't know exactly have all your wits about you. It can
Now,
quickly lead to
in terms of showcase mode, I'm sorry, this whole event is probably going to be me talking about things that they can improve. But in terms of showcase mode,
Raining down those shots to the back
I personally don't like showcase mode anymore. I used to like it a lot. Like 2K15, I like the Ultimate Warrior showcase. I like the Shawn Michaels and Triple H showcase. I think that was the one where they also did the CM Punk and John Cena showcase. I actually really enjoyed those. The Stone Cold one in the next year, 2K16, was awesome. It was almost 30 matches. It was like 20 something. Like, God, was it like 26 matches or something that you could do? It was the longest showcase that they've done by far. I think, really, Kamala? What you doing? I think either they need to get rid of showcase or start having showcase focus on like classic wrestlers. I hate to be biased, but I'm just saying I know Shawn Michaels has already been a part of a showcase, but why haven't we gotten a showcase for Shawn Michaels yet? I'm just saying, man. Look, call it bias if you want. That is my favorite wrestler of all time. But let's be honest here. Shawn Michaels, his resume, he has got some classic matches, right? The Razor Ramon battles, the Bret Hart battles, the Undertaker matches that he's had. I mean, you name it. Like, Shawn Michaels is that dude, man. Regardless of what anybody says, like, Shawn Michaels is that dude. So I don't know why you wouldn't have a showcase based around him, man. Aww.
And there's the Uranagi. Landed them. The WWE Universe willing these superstars on. Pumping the adrenaline they so desperately need.
Like, they already did an Ultimate Warrior showcase, which was dope. Dude, I think they need a I don't know. I just think they need to do more classics, man. Just saying. I feel like that. And no disrespect to Cena or because Cena will go down. I mean, I don't like Cena all like that. But he's a big deal. Ultimate Warrior retains his Intercontinental title. It should have been off of that first finisher. That would have been perfect, but it is what it is. But Cena's gonna go down in history as being one of like the top guys. Like I said, I personally don't like Cena that much. I don't hate him, but Cena. And we had a showcase of him, which I sped through just to get Hulk Hogan. I put it on easy. I just went through all the matches as fast as possible so I wouldn't have any resistance with the CPU. Look at that's dope. Look at Warrior.
He definitely got the job done tonight.
I don't care if it's your fifth victory or your
and I love Rey Mysterio, man. I actually liked Rey Mysterio more in WCW. When I wasn't a big WCW guy, but as a kid, Rey Mysterio was like awesome. Playing WCW versus NWO and like those games for the N64, I used to always pick Rey Mysterio, man. He was my dude. But the showcase with him, I was like, meh. I don't want to showcase with him. Now I know that one thing that makes it difficult is we got. You know what? I should have changed this, but you know what? Because we need some tag team champs on here, man. I actually do have a tag. The Steiners are also the champs in here, too. Sorry. I had to do it. But, yeah. I'm going to have to get the tag team champs involved, man, because I was actually wanting to make this. I have tag team champions set up, but right now I'm just kind of making them vacant. So we're going to have to crown some tag champs pretty soon. Anyways, showcase mode. Either get rid of it entirely and bring in a new mode, or add those to, focus on something else while you get rid of those. Still no Jimmy Hart with them. It's a damn shame. I have him set up. I actually have them all set up as a group. The Hart Foundation. Jimmy Hart's supposed to be there. He has not been automatically selected with them. So,
And I'll tell you, he's been itching.
Yeah, I forgot to make the tag titles vacant, man. This was supposed to be a tag team title match. So that'll be the next thing I do for the tag teams. We'll start getting them involved so I can have some tag team champs. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Either get rid of showcase mode or really start focusing on some some classic guys, and it doesn't even have to be guys from like the 80s or the 90s. Like if you want to do a rock showcase, to be honest, I would love a rock showcase. Like even have him start out, you're like the first match is you being him as Rocky Maivia, and then it goes into like the Nation of Domination stuff, and then after the Nation Domination, then it goes into like the corporate rock stuff and all of that. Like do one on The Rock. He has a good relationship with the WWE. I don't know how he has not had a showcase mode. He recently came back on SmackDown to do a little segment. I think he did a couple segments, but it's like come on, man. That's what we need to focus on, not John Cena and Rey Mysterio, man. I'm just saying.
When you think of tag teams that are itching to make an impact on tonight's event, you don't have to look any further than these two.
Two teams with a desire to steal the show.
Nice suplex. Vertical suplex.
And like I was about to say Bret Hart. It would be awesome to do a showcase on Bret Hart, but we all know Bret Hart, his relationship with WWE and Vince is like better, but you know, he's very open about the stuff he talks about. Let's just say that. He's very, very open about the things that he talks about, things that he dislikes. I saw a video not too long ago with him dissing the new title because he had the he unboxed or I think it was like a bag, and he had the winged title, the winged eagle title, and he was like, I don't know why they got that new crap they got now. So he might talk a little bit too much, you know, but so they might not be able to do one on him. But I'm just saying, like, there's better wrestlers that you can do a showcase mode on. Now, because of Bray passing, the next showcase mode could be because of Bray, or it could be about Bray, which I wouldn't mind that. I feel like that's a good way to pay respects to him. You could show like Bray's early NXT stuff, a match there, then kind of show the whole
Arm drag, smart counter to that maneuver.
Well, see Daniel Bryan though is in AEW, so you would have to skip out on the stuff that the Wyatt family did with him. But you can go into the Fiend character, all of that stuff. Yeah, we isolating you, Brett. We are isolating. Dude, come on, man. Reversal.
These competitors. Looking wobbly
All
in
right.
the corner. Right across the chest.
So doing this, playing this match right now, made me think about something. How's he bleeding off of that? He bleeding off of that, man. What?
Great drop kick.
Whoa. Never do that again. Don't do a drop kick if they're not going to fall. What the hell is that?
Leaping into the wheelbarrow.
One thing that happens in wrestling all the time that 2K has not added in their game. Whoa, and I don't think they ever had it in their game, is reversing Irish whip. How many times have we seen in real life, I mean, for ages, that's always been a reversal. But you cannot reverse Irish whips. So they need to think about, I love that. Love that. They need to think about adding that in 2K, man. Like you start to Irish whip somebody into the ropes, and then they Irish whip you into the ropes. You know? Ooh.
There's been a lot of back and forth between
They need to bring back chain wrestling, just make it fun. Chain wrestling, I think the reason why people would get annoyed with it before is it just wasn't set up properly. Because if you notice, when it comes to video games and when it comes to the community, a lot of things that people complain about, companies, I think, misunderstand it. It's not so much that like we want to get rid of it. We complain or talk bad about it because it's not implemented properly. when what was it? Oh damn! I didn't know Irish whipped him that hard into to the corner. Like when we had promos in universe mode. What the hell? I thought
the arm, a chop for good measure, not done yet.
Well, that was a beautiful move. Wow. That was gorgeous. But wait, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to. There we go. When promos were in the game before, you know, people were like, "Oh, this is cool." Once they got to play it, even though they utilized promos, there was a lot of complaints on promos because of the way that they worked, the way that they looked. It was like, okay, this is like kind of half-assed. And it's like, you know, 2K ended up taking it out. Now, they could have taken it out for many different reasons, because Brian Williams did say that, like, they're finally starting to get a handle on, like, their engine outside of, like, what Ukes was doing. So things might be different. Things might be implemented differently in the future. So things might be, meaning things might be a lot better. Get the heck, come on. How many punches you gonna miss, Sean? Come on, man. But yeah, it's a lot of the times when we complain about things, it's just the way that they're implemented. But it's not like we're saying, yeah, like get rid of this thing. Like, no, we still want it in the game. We just want it done better.
Standing drop kick. Great ups.
All right.
Oh, and a reversal.
Man. Whoa.
Flinged across the way.
Shit.
Right to the back of the neck. Targets the gut to end the offense.
Oh, man. Hold up. Hold up. Is Sean still on the... Yep, I think he's still...
Kick right to the face. Meet him at the pay window. Pin. Amazing. All that work, all these big moves, and it still didn't earn the fall. We continue to see incredible perseverance from these competitors. The war continues to rage on with no superstar willing to give an inch. Oh my gosh!
Oh, he is there.
Oh!
Hold up.
Picture perfect drop kick. Close the book.
That's the finisher. That's a hell of a drop kick. I forgot that was the finisher for him. I think I did that in one of the matches previously. I did. Woo! Yeah, we need some tag champs, man. That's my bad. That is on me. This match was supposed to be for the tag titles, and I forgot. And I actually had to maneuver and change a lot of things before recording this video, and that was the one thing that I forgot to do. That was the one thing that I forgot to do, man, because it was pretty much going to be a recreation, technically, because when the Rockers did win the titles, but then it got like changed, like something about, I forgot what happened, like with the top rope breaking or whatever, but they did win the titles. And I do believe they beat the Hart Foundation, but then it was like, it was short-lived. So technically they were never tag champs, but they were going to be tag champs for my universe. So, you know, I can change history. I wanted to change history. All right, here we go, man. The main event. Mr. Wonderful versus Hulkamania. Let's go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
The Wrestling Challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, the championship is on the line here tonight.
And in looking at the opposition, I can say that the champion will have quite the hill to climb in this one.
Ooh, some cutscenes. I was thinking about this too. Some cutscenes that they need to add are actually
right
in.
now, knowing he's facing the
Oh, they like there's.
Get the stars out of his eyes and become laser
Now I'm blanking on it, but so before this game came out, a guy went through the menu of 2K22 and he was showing how like all the different cutscenes, and he was like, you know, this whole choosing your cutscene thing could actually work out really well because he was like, what did he say?
Universe is on its feet.
It turned out really to not be the case, which is kind of disappointing. But there's a mode where you can go to and you can like set up like cutscenes. It's not like Story Creator because of course we don't have Story Creator, but like there's an option in the creation thing where you can set up cutscenes. And he was like, what if these are the cutscenes that you can pick from in Universe mode next year? And it was some really cool stuff that really isn't optional or available in Universe mode, which is weird. So they actually should put a lot of those cutscenes in there. Like it was promo style cutscenes. It was like, you know, it was a lot of different stuff, but it's stuff that's not available in the options for Universe mode. So it was weird. It's like, dude, just implement that stuff, man. Like 2K's got a lot of things that they don't use at their disposal. They just don't use it. The more the better. The more the merrier. The more the merrier. We got our main event.
Introducing the challenger from Florida, weighing in at 252 pounds, Paul Orndorff. And his opponent from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 303 pounds. He is the WWE Champion, the Immortal Hogan.
Hulk Hogan. Let's go. I'm trying to think ahead of time
A title coveted
who
by
I want to
legends
dethrone
and
Hulk
hungry
Hogan.
young talent alike.
Because I can tell you right now, he's not going to be the champ as long as he was the champ back in the day. He was the champ for a while. It's not going to happen here. I just got to choose the right person to dethrone him. Same with the Ultimate Warrior, too. I don't know who I'm going to have beat the Ultimate Warrior. That's why I download so many characters to use.
What are you expecting from this superstar tonight, guys?
Ooh.
Well, he did say earlier that he's going to attack his opponent with a renewed hostility that we've never seen before.
Yeah, he also said he's going to make the competition beg for mercy.
And when it comes to Hulk Hogan, I'll always give the Hulkster his just due.
Oh,
just because the
man.
Hulkamaniacs are behind him, that doesn't mean Hogan's guaranteed to win this match.
Hogan knows it's not going to
Oh,
be easy,
I've talked about this stuff before, too. I would love some TV elements to be implemented into Universe mode. I would love to hear commentary even while you're in the menu of like what match you're going to select next. I would love to hear that type of commentary, man. Oh, what? I still remember like in Madden a while ago, you would press pause and you would hear the commentator say if they were going on commercial break. And when you would unpause the game, he would talk about how they're back now. Just little things like that would be so cool. The commentators mentioning when it's a number one contender match. Of course, you got to bring number one contender matches back. Come on, Paul. What you doing, buddy? Yeah, bring number one contender matches back. During early matches on your night, commentators bring commentators bring up matches that are going to be happening later.
working the midsection there. What a shot.
Let's go.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Oh,
He's able
but
to fend off the attack.
nope.
Vicious right forearm.
Close fist connects.
All right.
A bad place to be for the challenger.
Now, this is early.
Yes, Hogan really channeled his intensity there, and not a moment.
This is early.
Running through the veins of the immortal
Hold up.
Unbelievable and
Hold up.
with a body slam. We know.
Wait a minute. Could this be over? No, it's not gonna be over. Look at his health. Okay, ref.
Certainly seems that tensions are rising, Michael.
I have a feeling we're only seeing the beginning, Byron.
It was almost just lights out.
I had to try it. I knew it wasn't gonna be it, but oh, come on.
We've seen more
My
superstar building
really?
incredible momentum.
Oh, I mean, I don't know how the superstar is doing it.
All right.
Moments ago, back in it now.
Dude. What?
Could be nap time. He's incomplete. He doesn't have long to get out of this.
Get out of here.
Moment. He's figuring it out.
Whoa. Bam. Down he goes.
All right. Let's see.
Placing
Man, the
it where
ref.
They want them into the corner. Hurled away.
All right.
God.
I didn't
Launched.
The challenger is in some
didn't want him to
big
do that
trouble.
twice.
There is no way this can go on for much longer.
Now he's busted open. They gotta rework the blood system too.
Military press. Ooh.
They make him bleed way too much, way too easy, really.
Oh, meet the backside of an elbow.
Straight to the face to finish.
I don't know. It
Hogan's in the
felt like it was balanced. Well, I was about to say maybe it's hard to balance out the blood, but nah, it used to be balanced pretty well before.
Nothing fancy there.
Where it still kind of caught you by surprise if they bled, but wasn't like it happened every match.
Reversal.
What?
What a counter. Yeah, but he needs to maintain some offense.
Get out of here, because Paul Orndorff ain't gonna do that. He didn't do that.
Oh, this is not good at all.
That was way too agile for him.
Breaker stretch.
Out of here. All right, let's see.
And he sends him into the corner.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Referee in the way. 10.
Destroy your nose.
Mr. Ref, buddy.
Right to the gut.
Oh, wait.
Hogan delivers a big boot.
The incredible Hulk
Here we go.
Hogan sets up his opponent for legs.
Here we go. Is this it?
Nowhere. Kiss
Ref.
your dreams. Good night.
Dude, come on, man.
Looking for the victory. 2.
3.
And Hulk Hogan
Right in the middle of the ring.
remains champion.
Right in the middle of the ring.
Now let's take a look back at some of the great action.
Mr. Wonderful thought he could take me, but he can't.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Champion, the Immortal Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
This was as dominant a win as I've ever seen, guys.
This is what you get when you have complete confidence and control of the situation.
Well, folks, that wraps up the Wrestling Challenge. We've ended some feuds. We still need to figure out who our our tag team champs are going to be moving forward. I just can't have the Steiner brothers be the champs on both. Can't have that. Can't have that. That's why I really haven't shown them. It's been on purpose. I set them up just because I did. At first, I was like, oh, let me not have the titles vacant. But you know what? We got to get our tag team champions in order. Hogan retains, defeating Mr. Wonderful. A pretty one-sided match. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the show, man. Like, comment, subscribe. The next episode, we will be back in the 90s era for, I believe, a Monday Night Raw. So yeah, it's your boy Soul Drum 86, and I'm out. Peace.